write down the three inequalities that define the region.
Perfect. So we've got three lines. Two of them are solid. One of them is dotted, and the question is asking us to define the shaded region R. What you have written down is y is less than negative x plus 4. Now, how did you get negative x plus 4? Let me figure that out. What I think you've done is that you found out that it intersects the y-axis at 4. So y is equals to mx plus c. C is gonna be 4. Y is equals to mx plus 4, and it's a drop of 1, and you're going right on one side. So negative 1, rise of negative 1, and run of positive 1. Sorry.
Yeah.
So m is rise over run, which is a negative 1 over 1, which gives you negative x plus 4. Well done. And now that you're saying the question asks you define the shaded region R, so you're trying to stay below this line, right? So
Yep.
that's perfect. And you did not use an is equals to sign. That's excellent as well. Y is greater than equals to 1.5. Shabash. And x is less than equals to x plus 1. I think it should be y, right?
Oh yeah, it should be y. Sorry.
Y is less than equals to x plus 1. Now, how did you figure out that the slope is 1?
Sorry.
Let's say you've taken 2 points. I'm trying to figure out how you got the last equation. The last equation that you have is y is equals to x plus 1, right?
I wasn't too sure about that one. But
No problem. You figured this part out correctly, that the y-intercept is 1. So that's correct. This is gonna be 1. Now, how did you find out the value of m? What's the process for finding the value of m?
y is to minus y
y2 minus y1
and x2 minus x1.
divided by x2 minus x1. If I were to ask you to choose 2 points on this line, which one would you prefer to choose?
Um, 3, 1, and
3, 1 is here.
oh no, oh 1, 3, sorry,
1, 3,
and 0, 1. I
0, 1.
guess.
Perfect. Good selection. So we're going to write them down 1, 3, and 0, 1. If I were to subtract 3, 3 take away 1, and 1 take away 0, we are left with 2 over 1, which is 2. So the value of m comes out to be 2. If I were to plug this in over here, what do I get? Y is equal to 2x, and the y-intercept we figured out is already 1. So this should have been 2x plus 1. So this will get you around, if I be lenient, this will get you 3. Otherwise, this could have gotten you 2 as well. Anyways, that was a good effort. Question number 6. We were already done with this, right?
Yeah. Oh, did I take a picture of that?
You've done it again? Y is greater than equals to 1.5. Okay.
That one was really messy because I kind of messed up.
Y is greater than equals to 3 by 4 of x. Yep, that's correct. What's the symbol over here?
Yeah, it was really messy. It was
I think it's greater than equals to, right? Because I can see
yeah,
it over here. That
yeah.
will give you a seen or implied. And y is less than equals to negative half x plus 3. Where is that? Okay. And let's see how you got negative half x. Rida,
Yeah.
what's this point over here?
2, 3.
No.
Oh, 2, 2. Oh no, of
See?
course.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with this.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with this. So that's gonna give you. Well, this time around I won't be so lenient because we've already done this. So I'm gonna award you 2 over here. Find the two inequalities that define the region that the grid is not shaded. Okay. You say y is greater than 2.
I wasn't too sure about that one either
No, that's
because
perfect. That's perfect. And you're saying y is equal to. अच्छा देखो आपका y intercept is perfect, spot on. You're correctly pointing them out. ठीक है, it's cutting at y 3,
yeah,
4, 2, whatever. The problem lies over here. In fact, not over here. Over here, the value of m. Can you help me find the value of m?
yeah. Um,
Take 2 points. Give me 2 points.
yes, 2, 1, and
2, 1,
1,
and
2.
1, 2. Shabash. So I'm gonna write them down. 2, 1, and 1, 2. Let's plug them in. Let's call this x2, y2, x1, y1. So can you help me write this down? What should I write up here?
2 minus 1
2 take away 1. Next.
and 1 minus 2.
1 minus 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. You get negative 1.
Yeah.
See? You should have plugged in negative x.
Oh, yeah.
Or to be really sure, just write negative 1x to avoid confusion. This is gonna get you 1 mark because this was really easy. In fact, let's give you 2. Let's give you 2. Because you were correct. You correctly pointed out, you correctly mentioned this, and even the y step was correct. The only part that I was missing was this part.
Yeah.
So let's give you 2 over here. Find three inequalities. X is greater than 4. The region marked R is defined by three inequalities. Perfect. Yeah, this is correct. This is perfect. Next one is 2y is greater than x minus 4. Okay. Shabash. 10y plus 8x is. Oh, what's happening here? Rida, can you read this out?
Sorry? Wait,
This
what?
one.
Oh,
This equation.
10y plus 8x is equals 80.
ठीक है. Then what's going on over here?
I, mm, I rearranged it. I wasn't sure. What's,
Well, technically it's not wrong if you're trying to rearrange it, but in the process of rearranging it, wouldn't it look like this? 10y is equals to negative 8x plus 80,
oh, I forgot to add the.
right? You
Yeah,
forgot to change the sign. So let's give you another 2 over here. Right on the largest. Okay, no problem.
this is it.
Did you do the. Is this question number 8?
Uh, I,
Klaus?
no, I don't think so. Wait,
Okay.
I don't know what it
Which
is.
question is this?
Uh, 11.
11. The region R satisfies these three inequalities. Oh, okay. By drawing these suitable lines, y is equals to 1, and since it says greater than 1, beautiful, that's correct. Dotted line, shabash, 1 is correct. Y is equals to 2x plus 2, should cut at 2, and 2x plus 2. Hmm. Mm-hmm. What's the y intercept over here?
Uh, 2.
2. I can write y is equals to mx plus 2. Now I still need to figure out what the value of m is. In fact, I already have that. It's 2, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to plug that in. Y is equals to 2x plus 2. Now this 2 is representing the fact that it will cut y-axis at the number 2. That's perfect. What is this value of m? How is this going to translate on the graph paper?
It will, it will fall 2 and rise and whatever.
Come again. I think you mentioned the correct method.
It will go down by 2 and also across by 2.
Almost there. Rida, you go down when it's negative. Since it's positive, you're going to go up by 2 and cross by 1.
Okay.
Right? Well done. That was well put. So you're gonna go up by 2 units. Take a look over here. How do I go up by 2 units? Instead of 2, I'll end up at
Um,
4, right? Because 1
4,
is
yeah.
2 units up. Now, in the process of going 2 units up, how many units do I have to go across? Because remember, how do I get a 2? By saying 2 over 1. So I
Yeah.
am going 2 units, sorry. 2 units up and 1 unit across. So if I go 2 units up and 1 unit across, this is where my pointer should have been.
Yeah.
Does this make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
In the process of going 2 units up, I went 1 unit across. So here
Yeah.
we have a rise of 2 and we have a run, or what you're mentioning as a cross, as 1, 2 over 1. Okay, so that's a slight error. So
Yeah.
if I were to draw this, it would have looked like this. This line would have should have gone like this. Oh, by the way, why is it dotted? Oh, doesn't have an is equal to sign. Shabash, shabash. It should have looked something like this, right? So this
Yeah.
isn't correct. Let's go on to the third one. 2x, sorry, x plus y is less than equals to 3. You've rearranged it and you've rearranged it correctly. So can I write it as y is equals to negative x plus 3? And does it cut at 3? It does. Shabash. And negative x basically, essentially over here, what does negative x mean? Would you be able to describe it in the terms that you just used a little while ago for slope?
It will rise by 1 and fall by 1.
Come again a little louder.
It'll rise by 1 and fall by 1.
You go down by 1 and you go across 1, right?
Yeah.
Because they go negative x means negative 1. There's an
Yeah.
invisible 1 over here that we don't write. Now, how did we get that negative 1? Rise over run. You can see that the slope is supposed to be negative and it is cutting the y-axis at 3. So you go down by 1, you're going down by 1 and you're going across by 1.
Yeah.
Going down by 1, across by 1, down by 1, across by 1. You can take any of these points. So if you're going down by 1 and across by 1,
Yeah.
we already have this point. Let me erase the unnecessary points. You already have this point because you know the y-intercept is 3. You go down by 1 and across by 1, you have another point. Now you join them and this is perfect. This is perfect. So this, now you're supposed to final and label the region R. Okay. You're saying R is over here greater than 1, इससे नीचे और उससे भी नीचे. Well done, Rida. I would give you, I'd give you 4 out of 10. Whew, what's happening here? Can you read this out?
Where he makes baskets and mats. Each week he makes X baskets and X and Y mats. He makes fewer than 10 mats. The number of mats he makes is greater than or equal to the number of baskets he makes. One of the inequalities that showed information is Y is more than 10, right in the other inequality.
Y is less than 10.
Yeah.
So if I were to draw a grid, this x-axis is representing the baskets he makes, the y-axis is representing the mats he makes. He's making x baskets and y mats. You do not mats. You do not still do not know what the exact value is, but he's saying he makes fewer than 10 mats. What does this essentially show when they say he's making fewer than 10 mats?
Um,
If there's a value 10 over here, so he's staying below this line. Does
yeah.
this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. What else do we have? The number of mats he makes is greater than or equal to the number of baskets he makes. Now mats is y, shabash, and is greater than or equals to, ये symbol आ गया, number of baskets is x. One of the inequalities is, अच्छा ज़बरदस्त. इसकी Rida, how many marks is this?
1.
Right on the right on 4. Is this the same question?
No, this is question 12.
This one was 12. Which one is this one?
This was. Oh wait, that was. Oh, that was question 7, 8. Question 8. Sorry,
This is
it's a
question number
really.
8. All right.
I
Write
did it
down
wrong.
the four inequalities in terms of x and y to show this information. Now, what information is it talking about? This one. Klaus. Klaus buys X silver balloons. All right, hold on. What's happening? X silver balloons and Y golden balloons for a party. He buys more golden balloons than silver balloons. Y is greater than X. All right. At least, at least 15 silver balloons. X is less than equal to 15. Oh,
Oh,
less than 50 golden balloons. Less than. But does he say equals to? No. Less than 50 golden balloons. Why is less than 50? Shabash. A total of no more than 70 balloons. No more essentially means less than or equals to.
yeah.
Total means x plus y is less than or equals to 70.
They did. They rearranged it. I think. Yeah.
Rida, this is the preferred format.
Okay.
This is correct too, but stick with this. I know we tried to study the mark scheme yesterday and they had the answer like this, but this is the preferred format. If the answers are coming in positive, stick with this.
Yeah.
The grid show the information by drawing four straight lines. So y less than 50. Rida, यहाँ पे is equals to sign नहीं है. Why is this solid?
Oh, yeah, I accidentally drew that, and then I tried drawing like dots against it because I accidentally drew it in pen without realizing I did.
Oh, okay, I see
I
that.
can realize
Okay,
it.
you get a mark for this. And what else? What else? What else? Why is less? What's greater than x? That's this line over here. Shabash. Y is less than equals to 15. What have you drawn? Sorry, x is equals to less than 15. You've drawn this line, so you're gonna get mark for this. What else do we have? X plus y is less than equals to 70. If you rearrange this, this becomes y is equal to negative x plus 70. You intersect the heads. It's a drop of dead. Rather, what I don't understand is just this last part. X plus y is equal to 70. If I were to rearrange it just like you've done, it's gonna become y is equal to negative x plus 70.
Yeah.
70, it intersects at 70, that's well done. Negative x over here, doesn't it essentially mean that you're going down by 10 and going across by 10? Or you're going down by 1 and you're across by 1?
Yeah.
So, why isn't the point over here? And why isn't the line going through like this? Why do not know? Because you're correctly,
Mm-hmm.
what you've done is correct. You're joining both 70s. Why isn't it passing through the correct points? How is that possible? Down here, if you notice, Rita, down here, if you notice, it's almost correct. So you're going down by 10, you're going across by 10,
Yeah.
right?
Must have drawn it wrong then. Yeah.
Negative 10 divided by 10 gives you negative 1, same negative 1 that we have over here. So you got to be really careful when you're graphing it. So this should have been up here, slightly
Yeah.
down here. How many marks is this? 5.
Wow.
That effort deserves at least a 4. Although when you tried to shade this would have been incorrect because you went x is greater than equals to 15. However, alright, wait, hold on. By drawing 4 straight lines and shading the unwanted regions. Unwanted. So x is greater than, less than 15 was the wanted region. We should have shaded x is greater than 15. Hmm, that's side of bit of a problem. No problem. Y is greater than x. That's wanted. So you need to shade the unwanted. Shabash. And y is less than 50. That's wanted. You need to shade unwanted. Perfect. And x plus y is less than 70. That's the wanted region. Unwanted is going to be above that. Rida, I don't see the shading for this line.
Yeah, I just saw it too. I'm really confused.
No problem, no problem.
What
I
did
am afraid then this will have to come down to a 3.
Yeah.
Okay?
Why didn't
Because one, I deducted a mark for this. In fact, I don't think, I think you should get a follow through mark for that. Let's call it a follow through because we're back to 4. Follow through is when I do not know if you heard the term error carried forward.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of this term?
I think so.
When you make a mistake in one of the previous parts and due to that your answer in subsequent parts comes out to be wrong, that's called error carried forward, and the examiner, Cambridge examiner, mentions this as follow through, FT, and they give you a mark for that. We're taking it back up to a 4, and the only mark that I'm deducting is for this line because you haven't shaded the region for this line. Apart from that, it's spot on. By drawing suitable lines and shading the unwanted isn't clear at all. चलें आपको ये भी देखना पड़ेगा y is greater than equals to x unwanted region, so that's your wanted region, shading unwanted region नीचे, and 2y plus x, y is equals to minus 2x plus 8 to intersect, and how do we get minus 2? Minus 2 over 1, so you're going down by 2 and across by 1. Shabash, shabash. And you need the region below it, so you're shading the above. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 5. Find the largest value of x plus 6. Rida, what's going on over here? The, the answer is just 6.
Oh, just 6. Oh,
Just 6.
yeah. I didn't have to like write like what which type it was asking for.
Look, even if I add these two, you'll end up with 7. So that would not be correct, right?
Yeah.
So if I were to assess you out of the questions that you've done, let's give us a total of how many marks would this be?
6.
This was 4 marks. You attempted, did you attempt this? No, you did not attempt this. 4 and 4, 8 and 3, 11. 11 and 3 would give you how much? 14. 14 and 2, 16. 16 and 5 is 21. 21 and 1 is 22. 22 is 126. 26 and 5, 31. 31 and 5 is 36 and 1, 37. So let's assess you out of 37 marks. 37. Although one of them was straight out of our class yesterday, but doesn't really matter. Can you help me add these as well? So I don't want to make a mistake.
All of them.
I'll just keep on telling you the numbers, you just add them. 3 plus 2. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Plus 2.
Again.
Yeah. Plus 2.
Yeah.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
Plus 1.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
Yeah.
Plus 4. plus 5. And what do we end up with?
26.
26. And I think that's a good enough jump for a student who was struggling with inequalities a little while ago, right? चलें अब what questions are we left with?
Um, one is question 7B.
7b. You left this, I remember. Write on the largest value of 3x plus y in the region R where for integers x and y. Uh, I think we should go back to your solution. Largest value of x plus y, 3x plus y. In order for this expression's value to be the biggest, wouldn't we try to choose the values of x and y to be the biggest as well in this
Yeah,
region, right? And x and y they're representing integers. Do you remember what integers are?
yeah. Whole numbers.
हो
Whole numbers.
हाँ अच्छा रिदा आज आपका मैं वो कॉन्सेप्ट भी ठीक कर दूँ कल मैंने होल नंबर्स कहा था बट टेक्निकली होल नंबर्स मैंने कल भी मेंशन किया था कि इट वुडंट एग्जैक्टली क्लासिफाई एज होल नंबर्स सो नेगेटिव वन वेरी क्विक कॉन्सेप्ट all of these are integers
Yeah.
and they're extending indefinitely in both directions but whole numbers are only the numbers starting from 0 and beyond
Okay.
ठीक है
Yeah.
as somebody who teaches math I wanted this to be clear but
Yeah.
I don't have another name for to describe integers, so it becomes difficult for me. And I have to happen to use the word whole numbers, but technically whole numbers aren't integers because whole numbers only start from 0 and go on toward positive infinity. This is positive infinity. This is negative infinity. Integers, however, go from negative infinity to positive infinity. So when they are saying integers, they are referring to numbers although they are going to be whole numbers in this case because we do not have the values of x which are less than 0, right? We don't have negative numbers, so over here it's only going to be positive. Now which values can we choose from this shaded region R? Can we choose this?